और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है, वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी कि एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानपुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Today, we have a fashion brand from Jaipur called Fashor. Fashor is a rapidly growing D2C women fashion brand based in Jaipur, founded in 2017 by Vikram Kankaria and Priyanka Kankaria. The company specializes in trendy ethnic and Indo-Western clothing for women, offering a wide range of kurta set, dresses, gowns, fashion wears at affordable price. Its mission is to make designer fashion wear accessible to broad audience across India. Today, I'm joined with Vikram Kankaria himself, the co-founder of this brand, along with my colleague, Mayank, is joined from Pune. But before we talk about the brand and the business opportunity, I would like to inform all the viewers that you all have opportunity to ask questions related to the brand and the business opportunity. I would request you to please keep on posting your queries into the Q&A box to make this session more interactive. Now, I would request Vikramji to come forward and help us understand the brand and the business opportunity. Over to you, sir. You're on mute. You're on mute. Mute. Please unmute it.
Sorry. Yeah. Thanks, Bharat, for the introduction. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Vikram Kankaria. I'm the co-founder of Fashor. I and my wife, Priyanka, founded Fashor in 2017. Quick background about me. I'm a chartered accountant. And before I founded Fashor, I used to be an investment banker for about 11, 12 years. I used to advise companies on mergers, acquisitions, and raising private equity. My wife, Priyanka, is a fashion designer, and she's the one who's been very passionate about fashion and clothing. Even as a child, she used to, sketch and design her own clothes. So after we got married, she started this premium wear brand called Envy Me, which is like the one of the go-to brands for people looking for designer fashion, but priced at like 10,000 to 30,000 bucks. While NVMe was doing very well, we saw that there was a lot of hunger in India to wear, great fashionable clothing, but they were not finding good fashion at affordable price points. That's how we launched Fashor in 2017 with a focus on launching, great trendy styles, but at an average price point of 2,000 rupees. So we started with our own website and app, got a great response there. And today, we are one of the leading brands across the fashion marketplaces and also the top retailers in India like Shoppers Stop, Lifestyle. We have 6 stores of our own across Bangalore, Chennai, and Coimbatore. And we have very aggressive expansion plans. We're looking to open 100 stores in the next 3 years. One of the reasons we are looking to expand fast is because in Shoppers Stop and Lifestyle, where we are present across 35 cities in about 80, 90 counters, we are already the #1 ranked brand, meaning we are doing better sales than brands like W, Biba, Global Desi, Libas, all the other established brands, who've been there for a lot of years. We've been doing much better than them. Our collection has been loved across all cities, including large metro cities, tier 1, tier 2 towns. And looking at the response we've got in offline too, we are very confident about the big potential for a brand like Fashor. So one of the few things that we do, that differentiates us from other brands is of course the key thing as a fashion brand is that you need to launch great designs. So we have, you can say, like the best design talent in the country that's working for us, which ensures that the brand launches great designs. And as a brand, we offer a lot of variety to customers. So we launch about 10, 15 new designs every day. So women want a lot of variety, and that's what has helped us also succeed in our EBOs, our stores that we run. Every week we send out new designs. Every month there's a whole bunch of new designs. We keep replacing the designs that are getting sold out with new designs. Unlike the other brands, which for a season, say for about 6 months, continue with the same design. So women today in India want variety, want uniqueness. So that is what we offer. One of the other great things about the brand is that whatever women need across categories like everyday wear, office wear, festive wear, wedding wear, occasion wear, they find with the brand, because we are launching 400 new designs every day. There's a lot of variety available. And even in e-commerce, we are like a top ranked brand across Myntra, Ajio, Nykaa Fashion. We are a top 2, top 3 brand across all these platforms. And we've got a great response from across the country, across north, south, east, west, across metros, tier 1, tier 2 towns. So yeah, we are one of the rare brands that has seen great success across all channels, be it our own website and app. On our own website and app also, we have a big clientele. Across the country, we already have 10, 15 lakh women who've shopped from us. We've dispatched over 30, 40 lakh outfits. And we are one of the rare brands that has succeeded across all channels. So that shows the strength of our collection. Our repeat rates, customers जो एक बार फैशन खरीद लेते हैं, usually they become our lifelong customers. Our repeat rates are very strong. Women keep coming back every month. In fact, we have some women who place like over 1,000 orders with us. So even at Shoppers Stop and Lifestyle, the experience has been that women, once they've experienced the brand, they keep coming back to shop from us.
Fantastic.
So yeah.
Fantastic, sir. Now, yeah, that's really, I mean, your experience, right? Or the kind of the sale you are doing is really promising. Now, I would request you to please share the brand deck. Let's run through the presentation, right? Once we are done with that, then we will take up questions. To all the viewers, I would request you all to please keep posting your queries into the Q&A box. We will take up all your questions post the presentation.
Can you see my screen?
Not right now. First, you open it, and then there will be an option called share screen.
Okay.
Is it there at the bottom of the screen?
One second. One second. Sorry, just hold on, please.
Okay, no problem. Okay, or in case if you want, Vikram, I can showcase it for you. I can and you can keep me. I mean, you keep telling me to change this slide in case.
Sure, sure, that'll be great. I'm having some issues with sharing.
Okay, no problem. Let me just do this. Yeah, is it visible now?
Yes. Cool. We can move on. Yeah.
Just a second. Yeah.
So yeah, in terms of price points, our price points start at about $1,000 and go on till $4,000. We are a 150 crore brand today. And like I was mentioning, we launch designs across all categories that women are looking to shop from. So just to give a quick overview on the industry, women's fashion industry in India is like a 2.5 lakh crore industry. Out of that, 2 lakh crores is the women's ethnic and fusion wear industry, because overall industry is split 50% between the overall women's fashion industry is split 50% between occasion wear, wedding wear, festive wear clothing, which is all ethnic wear, and the rest 50% is split between everyday wear and office wear, which is split between ethnic wear and Western wear. So overall, 70% of the industry is ethnic wear. It's a 2 lakh crore industry. And currently, over 80% of the industry is unbranded. So there are very few brands in the country, just 4, 5 brands for such a large industry. And the brands like W, Biba are at a price point of 4,000, 5,000, which is not really affordable for India. Like I was mentioning, they're largely Indian audiences, Indian middle class audiences today are aspiring to wear great fashion, and they're largely looking to buy clothing at an average price point of about $2,000, That's where exactly we operate. At our price point, there are hardly any brands offering this kind of exciting fashion, and that's how we've got the kind of response we've got. Yeah, we can move on. So there's a brief snapshot of the kind of collection we have. Yeah. So as a brand, we invest a lot on our branding and marketing. We have a 15 crore yearly marketing budget. Very recently, we roped in Sara Ali Khan also as a brand ambassador. So a couple of slides before, Mr. Bharat. अगर दो स्लाइड पहले ऊपर, हाँ, ये फैशन लक्स, ये हमारा प्रीमियम वेयर ऑफरिंग है. सो यहाँ का प्राइस पॉइंट है, समझ लीजिए 4,000 से 10,000 रुपए. सो अगर कोई सिटी में कोई प्रीमियम लोकेशन है जहाँ पे अपर मिडिल क्लास अच्छा वाला क्लाइंटाइल आता है, तो वहाँ के लिए हमारे ये फैशन लक्स, जो हमने एनवीमी बोला था मैंने, जो हमारा प्रीमियम वेयर ब्रांड है, उसका जो प्रीमियम वेयर कलेक्शन है वो अंडर फैशन लक्स अवेलेबल है. एंड in our premium locations in the city, we can also open Fashion Lux stores. So in our current stores, we have 2 stores which are exclusive Fashion Lux stores. One is in a high street, in the main retail zone in Commercial Street in Bangalore, which is the #1 high street in Bangalore. That's a Fashion Lux store. So the Fashion Lux store, largely our collection is priced from 4,000 to 10,000. So as a company, we are present across affordable fashion with Fashor, which is 1,000 rupees to 4,000 rupees, and with Fashion Lux, which is 4,000 to 10,000 rupees. So depending on the retail location, we can keep collections from both the categories. So fusion wear is also quite popular. Fusion wear is basically, Western still silhouettes, but with the Indian touch, the Indian prints and Indian embroideries and embellishments. So our Western dresses, our cohort sets, all these are also very popular with consumers. Yeah, broadly, our target audience is aged between 25 to 45. Of course, even 50, 60-year-olds today are looking to wear trendy clothing. So in fact, you can say right from age 20, 25 to 60, we have a big, customer target audience across the country because everybody has to wear ethnic wear, either for festivals or weddings or for special occasions. And a lot of women, even for the everyday wear and office wear only ethnic wear. Particularly in India, after they are married, largely ethnic wear is what women wear. Yeah, like I was mentioning, we recently gotten Sara Ali Khan as our brand ambassador. Sara Ali Khan loved, what the brand has to offer. She connected very strongly with all the brand's vision and, plans for the future. And that's how she came in as our brand ambassador. We've shot some beautiful campaigns with her. We're going to be shooting with her again soon. So of course, with consumers in India, I think if they see a brand having a good brand ambassador, then that also helps significantly. So yeah, as a brand, we continue to invest in doing content also with other celebrities in India. So social media, we have a fairly strong presence. Facebook, Instagram, we have a large following, and we are very active with showcasing our collection there. Yeah, this is just to give a sense of where all we are present. Yeah, we can move on. So this is a snapshot of, our lifestyle and Shopper Stop stores. This is our own store, the NVMe store and the Fashor stores that we have. We've got a great interior designer on board who's come up with a great concept for our stores so that people get a great shopping experience every time they walk into our store. So overall, offline retail stores now we've been running for 15 years. Fashor we started about 7-8 years back, but the NVMe brand was started about 15 years back. NVMe Fashion is the Instagram handle. That's where you can see our Fashion Luxe collection, the premium wear collection that the company has to offer. Yeah. So broadly, initially we wanted to ensure that we set up our own stores, company-owned, company-operated stores, and ensure that there is great profitability in the stores before we give out franchisees. That's why initially the 6 stores that we set up are all company-owned, company-operated stores. We've seen the sales that are coming out of these stores. We know that there's great profits and returns to be made for franchisees. And that's how now we've started discussions with franchisees for our brand. So our stores, because a lot of women in the country already know us because of our strong e-com presence, because a lot of women in the country already know us, right from, the first month, our stores are profitable, the stores that we've opened. Of course, we've had a strong presence in e-com because during COVID, a lot of shopping had moved online. But in the last 2 years, we saw a lot of customers, calling us and asking us where our stores are. They wanted to, now go back to offline shopping because in the end, apparel is all about touch, feel, trying the products. That's how we were seeing that a lot of customers were looking for, our offline stores. And that's when we started off in Shopper Stop and Lifestyle. I'll also want to quickly introduce my co-founder, Priyanka, who is, who's the one who leads designing in our company. She's supported by a very talented design team.
Hi, Priyanka.
Bharat is us. Are we visible, Bharat?
Yeah. Yep. Yes.
Right.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. So yeah, before we discuss more about the franchising business, let's get something from Priyanka also. I would request Priyanka if you could also add your remarks on this brand. I know the kind of pictures I just saw are amazing, right? The designs are absolutely stunning. And I know that you and your team is behind all these designs. As Vikram said, that you already have been. I mean, you have been very keen interested in designing clothes and all right from the childhood. I mean, that is what we can of course we can see this. Few words from your side, how you would like to introduce your brand, your designs to the audience.
Yeah, maybe you can introduce yourself and maybe you can talk about the opportunity that you saw, when we started
So
this.
I think so. Hello, everyone. See, the very interesting thing is, I think when I started Envy Me, the premium brand, that gave me the very sense of what people are looking for. Because I started a premium wear brand, it was catering from 10,000 to 15,000. But in the store, a lot of middle class people were coming where they were looking for something more affordable, similar kind of cuts, but in the price bracket of 2,000 to 3,000. So that platform really helped me to crack what Bharat is asking, not India. So that was one key thing. We are able to really get those designer styles at an affordable price point.
See, the thing is, the large cities in India, right? Like a Bombay or a Delhi or a Chennai, they have a taste. But the big opportunity also is in Bharat, which is the tier two, tier three towns where women are today aspiring to look fashionable. They have the income levels, to spend on fashionable clothing. And for us, for Priyanka, she had a great experience also with these middle class customers so as to call the new Bharat of India, where a lot of demand today is coming from. So Priyanka is a fashion designer and
Chennai was a very mixed.
Chennai is where we started our first store.
Muslim customers with high incomes, lower incomes. So exactly we know what age group wants, what a lady would need, what a teenager would need. So I was able to crack this because of standing in the store for such a long time. I think that was the very key thing.
She was an offline retailer. We started with offline retail from 2010 to 2017. She had just this one store where she had interacted with about 15,000-20,000 customers. And that's how she has a deep understanding of what Indian customers want across age groups, across income levels, North Indians, South Indians. That's how then also our collection has done so well, like I said, across all geographies in India.
Wow, excellent. All right, Vikram, now we can continue with the financials.
Sure. Yeah. So we have various options for franchisees. Now, in terms of franchise partners, of course, either we are looking for franchisees who've been in the retail business, who've done, franchising for other good brands, who understand the retail landscape, or for people who are more investors, who want the company to drive the show. They are just, investors and largely want a good return on their investment. So these are the various options available, right from FOFO, where a franchisee can, also run the show. Apart from making the investment, they can also run the show, manage the store actively, or a FOCO model where it's the company that is running the show, or in a FICO model where they're just pure investors, largely, and company runs the show. The last model is the COFO model where, the store is signed up by the company, but the franchisee, makes the other investments and runs the store. So there
So
are.
are you open for the FOFO or FOCO or for all the four?
We are open.
business
We are
model?
open. So as a company, we have a strength, anyways, in operating our stores also. So like I said, where somebody is just interested in making the investment, but they want the company to run the show, we are open to that. And we are also open, of course, to, franchisee himself running the show if he's confident about that and he's got a prior experience in retail. all the training, all of that. We are a very professional team. What we take pride in is, of course, see, collection, so people have loved, that's how we've been a top ranked brand. But more importantly, the people in our company, I would say, we are very proud of the team we've built. We are good people to work with. That's the most important thing, because once we enter into a relationship with a franchisee, it's not like a 1 year, 2 year relationship. It's probably a long-term, lifelong relationship also. So we are good people to work with. We are honest, high integrity, professional people. Company is, today, all the senior teams here, people from the fashion industry, MBA, CAs, engineers across various departments. Recently, very senior person joined us in the marketing side. She used to head marketing for Global Desi, and the House of Anita Dungre brand. Before that, she was heading marketing for Pepe. So we have a great team here also to support franchisees in ensuring that we both grow and scale together.
Okay, would you like to define these parameters?
Yeah. So typically in a FOFO model, what happens is either the franchisee scouts for locations, or even the company helps. We have a business development team. We will help you identify locations, and the franchisee then makes the investment in terms of paying the rental deposit. And we have a set plan for our fit outs, and we share that fit out plan with the franchisee. We have a set of contractors who will come in and do the fit outs also. We have a very hard negotiated rate with them, so that the fit outs get done at the lowest cost possible. And then, of course, the brand plans the inventory, the collection, depending on the location of the store, the kind of clientele that's expected to come to that location. That's our strength anyways. We plan the collection for the store, and the franchisee, so broadly, has to make the key investments would be rental deposit, the fit outs, and for the inventory. And above the line marketing, like I said, company anyways has a large 15 crore marketing budget every year, which ensures that a lot of women in the country already know about the brand. They keep seeing our collection regularly, and then they are driven to the store, to check out the collection and make their purchases. So, so there are discounts, offered during the end of season, which happens once in 6 months. So the discounts are on the company. The franchisee gets a percentage on whatever the net sale value is, whatever the taxes are, those are borne by the company, by Fashor basically, and the discounts are borne by the company. And on whatever the net sale number is after taxes and discount, the franchisee gets a percentage of that. And also whatever stock correction needs to happen, for example, if end of the season there is 5-10% of inventory left, that also company takes back, so that they can replenish with newer stock.
Yes, I mean, that is one of the important questions generally investors ask, right? Okay, great.
Yeah, that's a broad sense on what the roles and responsibilities will be.
All right, so just to give you insights, just let me just read it out. I mean, for the brand's perspective, the brand will be there to build out assistance, outlet interior design, the layout that needs to be approved, and we'll also be helping, by the brand, staff, product, and the customers handling training. That is what you would be giving. So you will help in recruitment of staff. You will be providing them like what?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we are open. Like I'm saying, if somebody's got the background and experience, if they know how to pick the right team and they can do it well and good. Otherwise, the company has their network. Like we are present with Shopper Stop and Lifestyle across 35 cities. In all the Shopper Stop and Lifestyle counters, it's our staff that is there, at the stores. So we also have our network, and we can also help with the recruitment.
Okay, and just to summarize again, the marketing that you would be doing is everything will be done from your end. There will be no, sharing kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So you will take care of the entire marketing part.
Yeah, at the company level, like I said, we have very active marketing campaigns that we run across Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google. We do regular ads in Times of India, because we also have Sara Ali Khan, so we give a lot of, exposure to that. So, whatever store specific advertisement activities we might have to do, some brand activation so that women around the store, the big apartments and so on, the societies around the store get to know about the brand. Any local marketing related activities, there usually it's a sharing of cost between the franchisee and the brand. This is basically the store specific advertisement that needs to be done for a store. There's a bit of sharing, but otherwise at the city level, at an all India level, we anyways have regular brand campaigns that are running on digital and including newspapers. So yeah, that's a broad sense on the size of the stores that we are planning. In premium high street locations or in premium malls, where a brand like Fashor Lux will do very well, we can take a smaller sized store, anywhere from 800, to 1,500 square feet carpet area store. But otherwise in neighborhood, retail locations, so as to say, where the rentals are also reasonable, we can take larger stores of even close to 2,000 square feet. So in a larger store, of course, you have the ability of giving a better variety to customers, so that whatever they need across categories like everyday wear, office wear, festive wear, occasion wear, they find with the brand. So both the models are available, even smaller stores and larger stores, depending on the location. In a smaller store, typically the investment, the fit outs, the rental advances, and the inventory. Totally, in a smaller store, the investment will be about 50 lakhs. And in a larger store, the investment totally will be about 75 lakhs. So anywhere from 40 lakhs to 75 lakhs, depending on the size of the store. So this will be totally for rental advances, interiors, and working capital, which is the inventory. These are the three main areas where the investment will happen. With franchisees, of course, we are looking for a long-term relationship. The franchisees that we sign up in the next few months. So already there are 3-4 franchisees who are in active discussions with us, who want to take the franchisee of the brand. But in the next few months, all the franchisees that we sign up are going to be the first few franchisees of the company. And we want to ensure that all of them are very successful, because they are going to be then the brand ambassadors for the brand. Any new franchisees that come later are all going to talk to them. They're going to ask about the experience with the brand, with the company. And only if all you guys give a great reference, we'll be able to then get franchisees for other cities. So, the next few franchises, like I'm saying, are going to be very dear to us. We are going to, put in double effort to ensure they're all successful. And we want them to make great returns. Tenure typically with a franchisee. So when we sign up a property, it's usually for a 9-year period. So with a franchise, it's a long-term tenure, usually like a 5 + 5 year tenure. But of course, the idea, like I'm saying, this is, the idea is to have a very long-term relationship. If a franchisee is doing well, we want them then to open multiple stores and grow with us. So in terms of gross margins, on the full price sales that happen, there's a 35% margin that's available to the franchisee, on NOT, on the net sales after taxes and discounts. On discount sales, there's a lower percentage of 25%, because during discount sales, usually the sale is 50%, 100% higher in those months. And the entire discounting is borne by the company. So on the discounted sales, there's a 25% margin for the franchisee. But broadly, based on the experience that we are seeing in our stores now, the profitability that we are seeing in our stores, in about 2 to 3 years, the franchisee should recover the investment, the average investment of about 50 lakhs that they are making. They should recover in about 2 to 3 years. So in the investment that a franchisee makes, anyways, the fit outs, the 20-30 lakhs, that's like, the money that gets spent. Other amounts like security deposit, inventory, these amounts anyways come back, later on, eventually. If for some reason, in a rare case that some store doesn't do well, anyways, these amounts come back to the franchisee. It's only that 20-30 lakh that goes into a fit outs. But like I'm saying, apart from the great collection that we have, the great thing about the company is we are very data driven. So we have all the data around which of our designs do very well, which designs are being liked by audiences and so on. And the designs that we send at the stores are already designs that are validated by customers, that have been loved by customers. So that's why, the full price sale for our brand is very good. That's why the response from customers is very good, because we are also very data driven when it comes to managing our collection and managing our inventory. That's why, we are very sure that a franchisee will be able to, in year 2, year 3, once the store is stabilized, be able to make even like a 40-50% return, on their investment.
Perfect.
So
I guess.
opportunity. Yeah. Fashion is a big industry. We all know women these days are crazy about shopping and clothing. Like I'm saying, they don't have any options. They all want to buy branded clothing. Nobody wants to today walk into an unbranded store. The behavior has become such. Nobody wants to, shop from these small mom and pop stores. That's the consumer behavior in India. And it's a big opportunity. It's a big category. It's a category where, the franchisee can also expand and own multiple stores. And there are these key things that we as a brand have cracked. So which will ensure that the profitability is also great for the franchise.
Absolutely. So all the viewers, I hope that, this is one of the important, part of the presentation, right? Hope you have gone through with all the details mentioned here. But it's still, in case if you would like to get in touch with Vikram, of course, I will share a contact number, our centralized contact number, where you can call and we will arrange a call with Vikram. Of course, this can be one of the very good opportunity for the franchising business, in case if you want to go with. Now we just left with a couple of more slides. Vikram, let's finish it off, and then we'll take the questions that we have in the chat box.
Okay. Yeah. So we are flexible, with the kind of franchise partners we are looking for. These days women are ambitious. They want, to build a career of their own, and running a fashion business is something that will sit perfectly, with their skill sets also. Because all the collection and all is planned by us. All they have to do is just, ensure the store is well run. The customers who are coming into the store are helped in the right way. So for women entrepreneurs, of course, this is a great opportunity also. And other people who have an interest in retail trade, who have already done franchising for other brands, they again, will be great partners for us, because they've already been in retail. They understand the intricacies and nitty-gritties of what is needed to run a fashion store. So we are flexible, with the kind of people, we'll be wanting to take in. But of course, we want smart, dynamic, ambitious people, to join hands with us. So there will be a little choosy in the kind of, partners we choose. But we are flexible across, women entrepreneurs, across existing retailers, across new entrepreneurs who are wanting to enter the fashion and retail industry. So.
So these are the franchise selection criteria. We of course would like to choose a franchisee based on strategic fit, financial fit, operational fit, and the marketing fit. Um, in case if you are one of if you want to become one of the franchisee and you have a good experience and be looking for a long-term growth, then of course this can be one of the very good brand. See, the important aspects of franchising business is all about like you will help throughout, uh, you know, you know, journey from the brand, right? So brand is always be there to help you throughout the marketing, every kind of handholding that will make your business successful, right? So that is what the best part of franchising. And of course, the kind of brand Fashor is, the kind of experience Vikram and team has already. I mean, they are going to help you, end to end, support, right from the day one. So that is what makes Fashor as the best one. Um, yeah. Would you like to explain this, Vikram?
Yeah. So, yeah, obviously, somebody who sets up a fashion store, the brand is critical to the entire thing. A lot of effort has gone in over the last 7, 8 years to carefully now nurture and build the brand that fashion is today. So we will, want to ensure that at the store, the branding is only about fashion. All the products are fashion's products, and the collection, that's sent by the company is what is displayed at the store. And there are guidelines around, the branding assets uh, that are used by the franchisee and so on. So we will give complete handholding in terms of all the marketing and branding collaterals and assets that are needed. Of course, in terms of maintaining the right records and all of that, we want to ensure that the franchisee, manages and maintains all the books and accounts as per the guidance given by us.
Right. Now we will quickly move on to the area where you would like to uh, start your business.
Yeah. So
So
these
it
are
is
the
just
large cities, correct? Of course, with a very big potential.
Mhm.
These are the top cities, where there is a lot of, there's a big clientele. Um, but like I was mentioning that even in our e-com experience, we saw that even small towns, like our biggest customer is actually from some very small town, and she's placed like 1,000 orders with us. So even in small towns, there's a big opportunity. Today, there is hunger to buy branded clothing, and they don't have any branded stores. So apart from these large cities, we are also open to tier 2, tier 3 towns with smaller populations, where there is hunger to wear great fashion, to wear branded clothing.
Okay. Let's okay.
Yeah, for us, of course, as a brand, so location is the key thing. Like they say in retail, there are only three things important: location, location, location. So we have to ensure that any store that gets opened, is opened at a location which gets good footfalls. Because we have a great product. We're very confident about the brand, about our marketing, about the product that we have. That's the strength really as a fashion brand. The collection that we offer is our key strength. And if that combined with good walk-ins, is there, then the store is going to be a short success. So that we are very, choosy about, that we open our stores only at locations where there is good footfalls and where there are, other brands present, and, it's like a established retail store.
So these are some of the target locations you already have defined, right? So in case if someone can go, uh, choose these locations, opening their store, of course they can choose it. For
Yeah,
example,
these are malls, but of course, in each city there are multiple high streets or even good neighborhood retail locations where women go for their shopping. So we are flexible across, malls, high streets, and good neighborhood retail locations, as long as there are good footfalls.
all right. Okay, these are some of the locations. Although, as Vikram said, that he's open for the location, right? It's not specific to these locations, but yeah, in case we find better or equivalent to these locations where we have a good footfall and and there is a possibility of doing the business, then of course we can go for that. So I think that's it all about the Fashor now. Vikram, let's take questions that we have in the Q&A box.
Sure.
One of the question, I mean, if you can also read, I have an investor, Asif Sheikh okay, he's from Vadodara. I have an investor, he's from Vadodara and interested in the brand. He has a ready showroom, but this is on the first floor. Is that okay for you?
No. Ground floor is compulsory in high streets
Okay.
or in, commercial. So
Okay.
ground floor is compulsory. We are okay with ground plus first, combination of ground and first,
Right.
but not just first floor.
Okay. Hope that answers Asif. Now Gaurav has asked, like, after 5 years of contract, is the franchise fee again paid by the investor? I mean, is there any franchise fee after 5 years?
No, it's a one-time fee.
It's a one-time fee.
It's a one-time fee, and that's only paid initially. So, and we are
Okay.
flexible, frankly, for good franchisees. We are okay with the franchise fee that it's just a token of commitment from the franchisee before we start on other things. But where there is comfort with the franchisee, we are okay. We are flexible with the amount of that franchise fee that we take, and it's a one-time fee.
True. Okay, we also have Divya. She has asked, like, how much is the minimum investment? I think Vikram also already have clarified, like, it is in case if you
40 lakh.
have
Minimum
up
investment.
to 40 lakhs. Yeah. 35 to up to 50 lakh, right? Is that
Minimum is 40 lakhs, including rental deposit, fit
Mhm.
outs, and inventory.
All right. Okay, great. Asha has asked, like, how can finalize the location of the company takes care of the real estate?
Yeah,
To ask,
we work together. We look at the locations that you have also scouted and shared. Our team also looks for locations. We have a big network across the country. So together we will work towards finding the best location for the brand.
okay, she also has asked, like, is there a royalty fee every month?
No, there is nothing like a royalty fee or anything.
Wow, great. All right, so Vikram, I think that's it. Probably have answered all the questions, right, that were asked in the chat box or the Q&A box. But still, I would like to share our centralized hotline number. I've just put this in the chat box. You all can take it down. Take a note of it, 9717683838. Or you can also write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in in case if you would like to get in touch with Vikram. So I think, Vikram, that's it for the day. I think the presentation has been fantastic. And specifically, I would say, though I'm not endorsing, but I really impressed with the design that your clothes have, right? It is definitely, eye-catching. I do these kind of webinars often, but the designs were really amazing, right? That is the best part.
Thank you.
Just another question from Rasid. Ratish, is it ethnic fashion or contemporary? I think it's a mixture of both. Yeah.
Mix of both ethnic and fusion brand. Yeah.
Okay. So Ratish, hope that is the answer. Anyways, before we end this session, any closure statement from your end, Vikram, for the investors?
No, we are very excited. I think this is a big opportunity. smaller categories, smaller categories like bottom wear, where Go Colors is there. They have built a 800 crore brand. So if you can imagine just bottom wear, if 800 crore revenues can be done by a brand, then what is the potential for a brand like Fashor, which has great designs, which is a 10 times bigger category. So it's a great category to be in. Like I'm saying, in smaller categories, people have built much bigger brands. Even Jockey, Jockey is another great retail example. Just innerwear, they do 4,000 crore revenues.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so retailing in India, I think we are just at the tip of the iceberg. There is a big shift happening to branded clothing, and we see a lot of money today. Thanks to social media, everybody knows what's trending. Everybody wants to wear fashionable clothing. Women don't want to repeat clothes. That's another trend that's coming. So a great industry to be in, and it's the right, business if anybody is looking to enter retail too. So very excited, I think, to partner with the right people and grow and scale together.
Perfect. So everyone, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate all the viewers joining this webinar. I mean, these webinars are just done for you so that you can take an informed decision. We would really appreciate all the panelists, specifically Mr. Vikram, for coming here and showcasing your brand and the business opportunity. You all can get in touch with Vikram. I already have shared the number in the chat box. You can contact on those numbers. Tomorrow, we will again come up with the new brand and we'll explore another business opportunity. Till then, take care and have a nice day ahead. Thanks so much, Vikram.
Thanks a lot, Bharat. Thanks everybody for joining. Take care.